don't know if my face is any less crooked than it was in the last video, or if my blinking is any different, but we're going to give it a shot. Hi there, welcome to the video. Today I am going to be doing my September TBR. So just real quick, get it out of the way. If you have any questions about my face, I will link the video I did last week about the situation. And that is the last I will talk about it in this video. So getting right into it. So for September, I am doing a group buddy read. Elliot Brooks from BookTube is running it, and it is for Gardens of the Moon by Steve Erickson. This is the first book in the Malazan series. I don't remember how many books there are. I think it's like 30 or something. I really don't know, but there's a lot of them. I hear this is very difficult to read. My husband actually had a copy of it. That's why I have it right here. But he never actually read it. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. I feel like it's going to be a very dense, difficult fantasy. So the rest of my TBR is kind of just whatever, but we'll get into that. So yeah, this is kind of like my top priority for September. Sticking in the vein of big, dense fantasy, I will be continuing reading A Storm of Swords. I made no progress in this month, and yeah, I really need to get on this because it's been on my TBR for the past 4 months, but yeah, so this is also on there. And then the last physical book I have right now. So at the beginning of August, I actually picked this up from my library as an audiobook on Overdrive, and I started it and I listened to probably an hour and a half of it, and I was obsessed with it. I loved it so much, but it's told in an interesting format, and I figured I really wanted to read along in the book while I listened to the audiobook because I wanted to get the full experience. So I ended up ordering the book on Amazon, and then it came and I was so excited about it, and then I never got back to it because I listen to audiobooks predominantly on my commute, and so I can't exactly read along in a book while I'm driving to work. So I never got back to it. So in September, I do want to continue on with it, and that is Illuminae, which is the first book in the Illuminae files by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I feel like everyone on BookTube has read this. So you should probably know exactly what I'm talking about, the interesting format. I just want to follow along with it because I think it would be a really all-encompassing experience to read and listen to the audiobook. So yeah, I'm going to do that in September. Okay, and then for ebooks, I have 4 that I want to get to. They're all from NetGalley, so they're all NetGalley books. So they all come out in September, and then one comes out October 1st. So the 3 that come out in September are Confessions of a Crypto Millionaire by Dan Conway. That one comes out on September 9th. That is, I guess it's a nonfiction written by a guy who became a crypto millionaire. He did Bitcoin or whatever, cryptocurrency, and became rich. I thought it was interesting. I think cryptocurrency is the most ridiculous thing in the world, but apparently people did make a lot of money with it at one point, so whatever. The next one is The Hollow Queen by Sherry D. Ficklin. That comes out September 23rd. That is about Romanov era Russia. It follows a princess from that time, and I believe it's YA. And then The Exchange by M.F. Lorson, which comes out September 25th, and that is a YA time travel romance. So I've never read any time travel books, so I thought that was kind of interesting. I was I want to read that. And then the one that comes out October 1st is Sheeran, a biography by Sean Smith, and that is pretty self-explanatory. It's about Ed Sheeran. It's a biography of Ed Sheeran, and I think he is amazing. I think he's super talented. I love him, and so I saw that on there, and I immediately requested it because I was yeah, I want to read about Ed Sheeran. I love Ed Sheeran. So those are the NetGalley books that I have. And then, sorry, I'm trying to make this video quick. I'm just gonna do my TBR jar. So I'm gonna pick 3, I'm gonna try to read 1. We all know that doesn't work very well usually, but let's do it anyway. So let's pick this one. It is, I'm gonna pick another one because I picked this one a couple months ago. So I don't even know how that ended up back in the jar already. Okay, let's pick, they're all stuck together. It's hard to get one. That's still 2. Okay, well this one's open, so we're just gonna take this one. Okay, Every Step You Take by Judith Kelman. Okay, so Every Step You Take by Judith Kelman, it seems like it is about a woman named Claire, and she is like a novelist, and she's writing a novel about identity theft, and then someone starts stealing her identity. And apparently a killer that her late husband tried to like put in jail just got released. So, it's a thriller, I guess. It's pretty short, so we'll see if I can get to this in September. Okay, and then we will pull the next one, and I'm just gonna go right in and, oh, one just fell out. I'm taking this one. That one will go back in. All right, so this is The Apprentice by Tess Gerriston. So the thing about this one is I'm pretty sure it's part of a series and it's not the first book, and I don't own the first book. I'm still going to count it, but I probably won't read it if that's the case. So, okay, so I'm not sure if this is part of a series or not, but it looks like it takes place in Boston, and it's about a copycat serial killer. Like the actual serial killer is in jail, but then there's another, like someone is doing, like committing murder in the same way that this guy was like infamous for. Again, I'm not sure. It's like Detective Jane Rizzoli, which I'm pretty sure is like a whole series. Like, isn't there a TV show based off of it? I don't know. I'll have to look into it. In terms of the plot, it actually does sound pretty interesting. So if I can read it as like a one-shot, or if it's not part of a series at all and I just made that up, I might actually read this. It sounds very interesting. Yeah, so that was the second one. And let's go for a third one. Let me pick that one off the floor first. Okay, there it is. We're going to put it back in. We're going to shuffle it around. Okay. They're all stuck together. This is so hard. Like, I'm just going to pull this one. Okay. Let's hope for something good. Icon by Frederick Forsyth. Okay. So, Icon by Frederick Forsyth. This is a book, I believe, that I got from my dad, so I don't know anything about it. And the interesting thing is, when you look at the back, it's literally just like blurbs. There's no summary of what this book is, and I'm too lazy to like turn on my computer or like go on my phone to find out. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure he writes like action thrillers. I might be wrong. The guy running on the front makes me think that I'm probably right. But yeah, so I don't know anything about this, but this is the third book that I pulled, and that's all I'm going to pull from the jar. All right, so this is my working TBR for the month of September. I will see how many I get to. I'm really hoping to make some progress on this one because, like I said, this has been on my TBR forever now, and I just keep looking at it and not picking it up. So hopefully this one will take priority, as well as this one for the read-along. And the rest of them are just whatever. So yeah, that's my TBR for September. And that's it for this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.